Hi, I'm Nikki, the Obsessive Bookseller. Welcome to my channel. We're gonna rearrange some stuff today. My library is driving me insane. There's so much stuff in here, stuff that doesn't need to be in here. Books all over the place, types of books in sections that don't even go there, but I didn't have anywhere else to put them. I've been wanting to make some of these changes for a while, but I couldn't really figure out the spacing on it. So I put my brain power to work this week and came up with a solution, and I think it's gonna work. We shall see. So come along with me as we simplify my reading space. Project, I need to reclaim my library again. I'm attempting to work from home at least one day a week. We'll see how that goes. But right now, there are a couple things that aren't working for me. First of all, I have hauled way too many books, so I've just stacked them kind of in front of where they go in the shelves, and this is not working at all. I really don't like how it looks. And then I need a shelf where I can put all of my high priority titles and arrange them, look at them, pull them out and mark where I am. It gives me a lot of joy, but I hate having it right smack dab in the middle of everything else. And then to boot, all of my lower priority current reads are down there. So I think what I'm going to do, I've kind of already been planning this, so it's not as off the cuff as usual. But I'm going to take that shelf out and I'm going to shift up all of the other shelves. And theoretically, if I do that, I won't mess anything up space-wise for Read, Burn, Hoard. And then I should have an extra shelf's worth of space to kind of fan everything out up here. I mean, the stuff that's stacked in front of everything in these shelves here is just going to have to stay the way it is. But yeah, so where is that high priority shelf going to go? I cleared out some space. My grandma's mystery books. I didn't get rid of anything, but I had some like Garfield books, Zitz books, Avatar, just some comics and stuff that I moved over here. And actually, the only reason I have room over here is because we moved my husband's books upstairs. I'll show you a little shot of what he's done with his Warhammer stuff. In any case, I'm going to shift everything around here and give myself at least a shelf and a half at the top for current reads. Yeah, we'll see. And then I also have like a projects bin, some workout gear. I need to figure out where to put that. This like is going to be the bane of everything, but I mean, it enables me to be at home with my kids, so it shall be a worthwhile invasion, but whatever. Anyway, I guess I'll just show you before and afters. Yeah, I did some creative book Jenga to get all of these mystery books to fit. I actually don't mind the way it looks. I like that I can't see those sideways titles from up here. The ones on top anyway. So I've got this empty space here. I'm going to fill that with currently reading books and high priority books. And we'll free up some space over there. It's coming along. I've added a few placeholders, and I've completely planned out the best book reading for the next few months. And then down here I've got just like commitment reads and stuff. But yeah, I'm loving it. I love that I have a designated space for this. The only thing that would be better is if this entire bookcase could be high priority reads, but then I'd have to figure out how to organize and find more room for my mystery novels. This has freed up this space over here. And so I'm going to systematically shift everything. Those three shelves will come up. That shelf goes down to the bottom. Then these shelves go up and so forth until I end up with an empty shelf down at the bottom there, which will filter in some of these books. And theoretically, I should be able to space everything out and not have any stacks in front. I think the spacing will work out almost perfect, but we shall see. Okay, the bottom section is complete, and it's so full and packed. It looks great. Absolutely love it. So my empty shelf down there, I'll start moving these down, shifting them, and hopefully I can fit everything in. Okay, everything's in. I had almost enough room. There are a couple of books up at the top there that are going to drive me crazy. I'll probably double stack the paperbacks like at the end over there to make room. But yeah, as for now, Almost everything is in. The only thing left on the floor is a project. I've got to downsize those for a shelf for Read, Burn, Hoard. But everything fits. This is my reading planning shelf, and it's overflowing. And I would like to extend it to fit 2 shelves. But to do that, I need to rearrange. So the goal today, moved some stuff into another room. I am going to try to get everything in that shelf and this bookshelf here to fit into one. It means I'm going to have to make some decisions and do some decluttering and whatnot. So I'm prepared. I know there are books on here that I've had forever that I have no intention of reading. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I think I'm keeping most of the stuff over here. I've got my comic books, Foxtrot, Zitz, and Garfield, the essentials. And then my Avatar ones, and then just a couple of Dragon books, and then Louise Royo, my favorite artist. So I might look at getting rid of the Dragon book, but I'm not sure. It's been a couple weeks, and I did a few more changes, cleared things out a little bit more. I've been trying to simplify everything, and you can't simplify when you have too much crap. So here's what I did. First of all, I got rid of my workstation. I made room for it in a different room. I got rid of a bunch of stuff that was in that corner, a bunch of art stuff, cleaned up the collection considerably. As you can see, there's not a ton of books sitting in that corner waiting to be integrated into the shelves. I would say right now I'm at max capacity. I'm still planning on buying books. I'm always going to buy books. But right now, most of them fit. Yeah, loving that. Panning over here. So I updated this section. I was loving it so much. There's so many benefits to being able to plan out my reading, and I wanted more space. I decided it was a big priority. So as you can see, I've expanded the shelves. What I ended up doing, I had nonfiction back over here. I decluttered a ton of it, the things that I was just hanging on to just because I had the space, right? And so I narrowed everything down to just these 3 shelves. And I even have a little room at the top to add some more of my favorite nonfictions. Panning up here, moved my Garfield books up there. This is not ideal. I would like to find a different spot for that eventually, but having those up there means I can have my planned reading section. Yeah, no problem. This makes me so happy. So one of the reasons I've been stressed about reading is that I have all of these commitments. Buddy reads, book clubs, challenges, Read, Burn, Hoard. Not to mention the books that I would be reading of my own accord if I didn't have anything going on. So I decided to make placeholders so you can see all those white papers. I'm sure this section will change. I update it all the time. I rearrange things. But for now, it's nice to have the high priorities all in one place. And just in case you're wondering, this looks like over a year's worth of reading. So yes, I am planning out that far ahead. Thank you for joining me on this rearranging project. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.